want to win, but it's about just like playing well.
Hey guys, it's Leslie with AZ Front Row Magazine. We're outside one of downtown's oldest sports bars, Coach and Willie's. I got a chance to sit down with their very own Calais Campbell. We talked about everything from football to his new foundation, and we even got a sneak peek at one of his hidden talents. Take a look.
How's
it like that everyone had you so quickly and so fast? How did that get like getting to know all those different personalities? Because I know all of you guys have.
Oh yeah. I really don't know everybody's name still now.
Really?
Yeah, like if once you take your jersey off and your helmet off, it's like, hold on, so what number is he? I know he plays offensive line, but I don't know which one that is.
So you came in to NFL super young. You came in after your junior season, correct?
Yeah.
At college. So I'm sure like players like Peyton Manning been playing in the league since like you were 15. So what player was like the most exciting to play against?
I actually made it to the league. They got to play against Peyton Manning. It was like, this is crazy. Like, this is the same dude who came back when I was in high school. You know, it was encouraging me, and now I get to play against him. And I told him that I met him when I was like, camp, I was like 14. It's like, damn, was it that long? Has it been that long? Am I that old? Like, yeah, he's pretty old. He's getting up there in age. But I also played against Brett Favre. And I grew up. I mean, Brett Favre's been playing since I can remember. Since I've been watching for a while. So, you know, when I got the chance to play against him, it was like a dream. It was like, this is crazy. That's like the Hall of Fame. Just, you know, person who paved the way for the game. And I got a sack against him, so that was amazing. I got fined for that sack, but it wasn't. Usually when you get fined, you kind of like get mad, you appeal it, but
you were like, I'm
this
good.
is Brett Favre, you know. I framed it.
You framed it.
I don't know where I put it, but I framed it. But
it's somewhere. You gotta find that one. Okay, you grew up with 8 siblings.
7 siblings. 8 including me.
8 including you. Yeah. So
And that's fun. You know, crazy. The best part about it was that like I had a bunch of brothers that are all around my same age. We all competed in everything. I mean, if you take, you know, just like a regular day, and we all go outside and just, you know, playing catch or going to the basketball court and hooping. Like, I had a great childhood growing up. I mean, we grew up struggling financially, but like one thing is like my parents made sure that we were a family. You know, we did everything together. Holidays, like we had friends and family come over to our house, and we just, you know, we had like dance contests and, you know, Soul Train lines. You know, everybody's just having a good time. When I started having a family, I want a big family because I want my kids to experience what I experienced with my family. Because there's never a boring moment growing up in the Campbell family.
It seems like you're talented in many areas. So, what other hidden talents would you say you have?
You know, the first time I was ever in the paper was for chess.
Ever in the paper was for chess?
Ever. I was in 5th grade, and we were a part of the chess club. Me and my 2 younger brothers. And I remember, like, it was my dad has it plaqued, and it's like hanging up in my house right now. And we were good too. I mean, we were really good. Like, we used to go to tournaments and, you know, compete against other people. And, I mean, we played all the time.
Wow.
I was the first one out of my brothers to be my dad too. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Chess. I would have never thought. If you weren't a football player, then would you be a chess player, or what would you be? Basic question. If you weren't a football player, what would you be?
If I wasn't a football player, what would I be? Well, I went to school for advertising, so football never worked out. I probably would have gotten advertising, but since football didn't work out, and if I was done playing, if I'm done playing, I actually want to get to making movies. I want to write and produce and direct movies, maybe even act a little bit too.
What kind of movies?
You know, that is broad. I mean, I want to do all kinds of different movies. I mean, I don't want to do them to just like, you know, one thing. But I have like a couple of things I'm just writing now. You know, one in particular is like a romantic comedy. Even though I'm a football player, I really shouldn't say that on camera or whatever. One is romantic comedy, more comedy than romance. But you know, like America loves to see happy endings.
I agree.
My favorite romantic comedy would have to be How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. You know, kind of hand Kate Hudson.
You like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yeah.
Did you learn anything from that movie?
Sadly, I learned a lot.
I think my favorite romantic comedy is a little bit more manly. I like Hitch.
Well, Hitch is one of my favorites too. Hitch is one of my favorites. I would say that's, it's top 3. USC for my favorite, okay?
Okay.
Hold on, just to clarify this, Matthew McConaughey was he was cool in that movie.
He was
like,
funny.
He was a ladies' man. I feel like I can relate to him. Like, he was smooth. He was an advertising guy. I wanted to be in advertising. He was, I just thought he did some cool things in the movie. I feel like,
I get where you're coming from. Okay, since we are talking a little bit about women, what would be your perfect date?
The perfect date. I am a fun person. Like, I think that my favorite place to go is like Dave & Buster's. Go to Dave & Buster's and go and just compete, have fun, different. My brothers and I were very, very outgoing and fun. And if I really like a girl, I usually bring her around my family just because that's how it's supposed to. My sisters told me that. They said if you really like a girl, bring her to your world. Yeah, my world, I'm very family oriented. My family's all in my life. So my brothers and stuff, we all go to laser tagging or Dave & Buster's, or we all go to Jump Street. I don't know if you've ever heard of Jump Street.
Yeah. Is it fun?
It is a lot of fun.
Okay.
And I sweat easy, so it's really the best first date. I shouldn't take a girl on the first date there because I usually am sweating after 10 minutes, but I do it anyway.
Do you ever let the girl win?
No.
You're not easy? Not even on the first date?
No. She can't handle losing with me. We have issues.
Top 3 things you look for?
Top 3 things I look for.
Right off the bat, first impression.
Confidence.
Okay.
Just a strong, respectable girl, kind of. But usually a smile with Joven right away. She's a nice smile. I think the way she dresses, I think might be kind of goes along with confidence. But this is without even seeing her. Just when I see a woman, I'm like, okay, she dresses nice. She walks confident. Pretty smile. I need to go pursue her. I need to go talk to her. I gotta go tell her my name. Find out information about her.
Do you cook?
You know what? I think I'm a very good cook.
Yes.
I think I'm a great cook, actually.
Really?
I don't cook often, though.
Okay.
I wish I cooked more often. When I was in college, I did. I just take notes from my mom. What I do when I really want to impress somebody, I call my mom, hey mom, how you make this again? So I don't really know a lot of recipes. I just know who to call when I need a recipe.
This Charles Richard Campbell Foundation, you founded on behalf of your dad. Explain what compelled you to start it.
Well, when I was young, we had an after-school program where kids could come there and had an arcade being set up. And then a room where they can study and stuff. And it's just to keep kids off the street, because I was a firm believer if you kept kids active off the street, then there would be less opportunity to get in trouble, which I think he did with us. And we're involved in everything from chess club to outdoor hiking and camping and fishing, little club, some outdoor club, to whatever different sport there was. We were involved in everything. We didn't grow up with much. Struggle. Growing up, there's a point in time we lived in a homeless shelter for a little bit. I moved around, I don't know how many times, been evicted from houses and stuff, and it's just, we all turned out well because we stayed strong, stayed as a family, and just, really were active and, kept busy in different things and learned a lot, and used our minds to be, great people. And I really feel like a lot of kids out there struggling are going through things that are in situations that, they feel like there's not really a lot of hope and whatnot. If I can kind of tell them my story and then kind of encourage them to figure out what they want to do in life and help them get there, I really feel like we have a lot of people that can change lives and difference makers. So. Okay,
we're going to go back to football a little bit.
Okay.
What do you do to get pumped up? What is it that makes you super pumped, gets you going?
I have to try to not get too pumped up before games.
Really?
I get so pumped up that I burn a lot of calories. And you don't really eat a lot before games because you don't want to feel sick or slow. So I have to really try to calm myself down before because I get so excited just naturally. I've always been that way. My mom always makes fun of me because she remembers when I was a kid and I would bang my head against the seat in the car while going to the game to get ready for the game. Calais, stop. I'm getting hyped, Mom. I'm getting hyped. She laughed at me right to this day.
Break this car.
Oh, she laughed at me still to this day. She don't even know what time about it, but I've always just been naturally I love the game. I'm so passionate about the game of football, and it doesn't take much to get me excited. This competition, the chance to go out there and play in front of. Really, the beauty of the game is the fans. When you get all the people coming out there supporting you and cheering for you, come together Like, I mean, actually getting football is so amazing because it brings communities together.
Yeah.
You know, people who don't even know each other, perfect strangers, they come together, they cheering, high-fiving, and becoming, you know, friends and family, you know, for just a sport, you know. In the end, it's just a game, but yeah, it's crazy how people like take it so serious, but I love it. I mean, that, you know, the seriousness they take it makes it worthwhile to play.
Me out the dark.
Them dudes a lot better dancers than me. I don't know what it is, but being 6'8", you don't really look cool when you dance most of the time. Like, I keep it fresh and cool, but I don't really do it.
You're not all over the place. You fist bump?
Do I fist bump? Yeah, of course. I stretch it a little bit.